So yeah, it has been cold here, and we thought we prepare ourselves. So we've been making crackers, and I wanted these actually to stay a little bit softer, but we just ended up leaving them overnight to dry, so they become a little bit softer. I mean harder, but you can leave them less time in the dehydrator and they become soft, like falafels you can put on a sandwich with iceberg lettuce inside. It's very, very nice, like a wrap. And the rest is just some crackers. They smell so good. I wish I could just put the smell somehow inside the video. Super nice. So good morning, you guys. That's my latte type of thing. I'm gonna try it. So good. I love it. This is actually mostly bananas, and I'm not really into bananas here in Europe, away from the tropics, because they're sprayed with so many things and the taste transforms like a million times. Banana was actually the first tropical fruit I ever tasted in my life. I think I was around 4 or 5 years old, I remember. And it was communism here in Bulgaria. And you couldn't find fruits like this just like going in the store like nowadays. Not at all. They were just selling bananas certain quantity, like once or 2 times a winter in certain shops, and oranges was also the same thing. It was very crazy. We were like eating 2 times a year these fruits. But bananas they didn't actually have until later on, and I remember my uncle brought these first bananas that I tried from Greece. I still remember the taste. It was the most amazing thing I have ever tried in my life. I think that was the first time when I fell in love with tropical fruits, and generally with fruits. I just love fruits. But lately they have spoiled the taste so much. I still remember the taste of this first banana that I tried. It was totally different, even though it was still here in Europe. So crazy. And this thing, like, I have to put 1,000 things to make it like appealing to me. I have 3 bananas here because I really want to keep myself satisfied until later on, because I don't want to be munching on other stuff. And I have some nettles powder. I know most of the YouTubers are promoting wheatgrass and spirulina and all type of things, but we don't actually go to the basics, to the wilds. Nettles is amazing, especially if you have low iron and hemoglobin. It's excellent. It's very popular in Bulgaria, and to me it's one of the best superfoods. So I have also chicorée, which brings this amazing taste, some vanilla, and I put a little bit of coconut milk. Even though I avoid really like combining fat and sugars, especially like bananas, but to make it, you know, outstanding, we have to do something. We have to take care of ourselves. Those crackers that I showed you earlier, I'm gonna put the recipe on our Patreon community. We don't have that many patrons, but it is something that we implemented to support ourselves somehow, guys, because we are here for all of you, for all of us, and to share all this content and to be constantly with all of you, because we receive so many messages and we're helping so many people, but we also need a way to support ourselves financially, and we put a very minimum price of joining our community is just $2, and once it grows a little bit bigger, we will really be putting some very interesting contents there that you will not find on our channel. And we are not doing this, you know, to with any really materialistic thought, because we are so far of this and we need so many times to ground ourselves just to stay focused here on earth. We're constantly flying, me and Andre, but it is indeed a way for us better to communicate with each other, because we really want to attract on Patreon beings who are really on that high vibration, on the same vibe just like us. Because on YouTube, most of you who are watching us, we are on the same vibe, but there are beings who are also not, and there's no place for judgment in what we are all doing. I mean, both we and you, and as collective, you know, trying to bring back and implement the infinite love in our daily life to change everything. And that's what we actually want to do. But that's all for Patreon. I'm not gonna talk about it anymore. I wanted to share with you, actually, probably most of you know who share us on Instagram. You can share us on Instagram. We share most of the things that we eat on a daily basis, and our new videos there, and many more other things. And it has been so inspirational, you know. Instagram is amazing, I think, nowadays, because you connect much closer with so many people, and actually Instagram has helped us and has inspired us even more on the further level to refine our diet every single day. So it's been a week now that we are finally back to fruits. I'm so very happy. This is the lightest food ever possible, and it's so easy to digest, and gives you this infinite love. It helps actually open the heart chakra so much more. And if you are not aware, if you haven't watched any of our previous videos, yes, diet is needed also for our awakening. They have to go hand in hand together, because we need to be refined on every single level to be able to receive these infinite downloads from the universe. And we are not going to put any labels, just like always, on what we are doing, but what we are following now is more close to the frugivore diet, which is like similar to the fruitarian diet, but fruitarians, they eat only fruits. As frugivores, they also implement some vegetables in their diet. So We are also eating some veggies, and the crackers that I showed you, for example, are primarily veggies, but there's some fruit inside as well. There's a surprise element. And your digestion will become like 1000% better. Me, that I have had issues with my thyroid for a very long moment, I can tell you that this way of eating helped me actually, just to mention that I have been suffering from hypothyroid, which means that my metabolism and digestion have always been slower, and anytime I go back into stress for one or another reason, this is the first thing that hits me straight away. So I'm still kind of healing it, but it's more like on the emotional level, because if I am supreme emotionally and I'm in a peaceful state all the time, I have no issues whatsoever. But working together with food has helped me so much. It is incredible what both together can do. It's really like a miracle. I'm sorry for the noise that you hear from time to time, but Andre is still sleeping. It's early morning, and I couldn't find the microphone, and I just wanted to share this with you, because later on maybe I'm not gonna have the inspiration, I don't know. So yes, I just wanted really to stress that out once again, like, it is our peace that is important. So if we eliminate stress and we work on ourselves, because we are here to develop something, to grow somehow. I mean, we are remembering because we have already been there, and just like Till Swan says, there's no thought that has ever been thought that does not exist. And it's the same thing, like every single thing that we are doing has already been done, and it already exists, because it already is created by our imagination and in our own reality. So to achieve that, we need to work on ourselves on each single level, which includes physical and psychological, emotional, the astral body, all the layers together. Our physical body is the foundation of a pyramid. If you imagine all the other bodies, the physical is at the bottom, it is the base. So if the base is not stable enough, it's going to collapse no matter what we are building on top of it. So no matter if you're meditating for the third eye or whatever, if your base is not stable, it's not going to work properly. We just had a customer, not really a customer, it's like a soul being from our soul family that has recently contacted us, and he's been trying to open his third eye for a very long moment. And since we have been chatting, he's been having an amazing progress. Like a while ago, he asked me a question, and I said, "Are you still smoking?" And he was like, "Yes." I'm like, "What are you waiting for? You need to stop smoking." He already let go of all animal products, but he was still smoking. And we didn't speak about it anymore. And 2 weeks after, he came to me like super excited one day. He's like, "Oh my gosh, Petya, you have no idea what happened. I just woke up this morning and I had this infinite love for everything, for the world, for the earth. I just wanted to kiss the earth and the birds and the sky and everything." And I said, yeah, you have just opened your heart chakra. It's exploding now. And I said, you see what happens when you stop smoking? Just one more element, one step further you do, and the results come so fast. It's simply amazing, and we can all do it. Work on yourself, detox. That's why we're constantly talking about detox as well, and we're experimenting and doing many of them. It is to keep our energy at its supremest, highest point constantly. It really helps. Cheers, my loves. I love you very much. And we're coming with another amazing video, the two of us, next time. It's gonna be unexpected. I hope you will love it. I love you.